Namaskar. I, Himanshu Bora, welcome you on behalf of Confluence World School, Rudrapur, to this amazing learning of science. Before we begin today's class, I would like to thank my mother for recording this video. Now, in the previous biology class, we have learnt the transportation in plants. We were amazed to see that there are pipeline structures exist inside the plant body which help in transportation of substances, say water, minerals and food inside the plant. Now today in this class we will learn the transportation of substances in human. Now, do you believe or do you agree that there are pipeline structures which exist inside the human body as well? Now these pipeline structures are called blood vessels. Now there are three kind of blood vessels in human body. Number one is your veins, number two is your artery, number three is your capillaries. So there are pipeline structures do exist inside the human body as well, which are known to be blood vessels. And there are three kind of blood vessels: veins, artery, capillaries. Now in your lower classes, you might have heard the word heart, the pumping organ of your human body. Now this pumping organ, what could be the size of this pumping organ? Now when you make a fist, this is equivalent to the size of your heart. Now heart is a conical and muscular structure. Now this heart is made up of special muscles called cardiac muscle. Heart lies just here in between two lungs in the chest cavity, just tilted towards left side. Now blood, the red liquid which flow throughout your human body, is the main carrier to carry the substances inside the human body. Now the blood which has lot of oxygen rich content, the blood which has lot of oxygen is called oxygenated blood. The oxygenated blood which is oxygen rich, and there is a deoxygenated blood which has more of carbon dioxide and very less of oxygen. So there are two kind of blood: oxygenated blood and deoxygenated blood. Now have you ever wondered that there may be a probability of mixing these two kinds of blood inside the heart? But no, the heart does it work efficiently and smoothly because there is a well-defined structure of heart. So let's explore the structure of heart. Now if you see, like we cover our pillows and cushions at home to protect the pillow and cushions from dust, dirt. Similarly, heart has also a structure around it. There is a cover around heart which is basically called pericardium. Now this black outline which you see, this shows the pericardium, the cover of the heart. Now this human heart is four-chambered heart: chamber 1, chamber 2, chamber 3, chamber 4. Now upper chambers are called arteria, singular atrium. The lower chambers are called ventricles. Now this is your right atrium, this is your left atrium, this is your right ventricle, this is your left ventricles. Now see, we were talking about mixing of blood together, but no, there are separate chambers, so there is no probability of mixing oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. Now the chambers, there is a difference, there is a line of difference which separate the chambers, and this is called septa. Now the upper two chambers which are called arteria are the receiving chambers. These two chambers receives blood, and the lower chamber which are called ventricles, these chambers they send the blood out from the heart. Now, from all parts of the body, the blood flow inside the right atrium. So the deoxygenated blood from all parts of body travels through, this is known as vena cava. Now this vena cava brings the blood to the atrium. From atrium the blood goes to ventricle, and then from ventricle the blood goes to lungs. Now who takes the blood from ventricle to the lungs is your pulmonary artery. Now from the lungs, when there is an exchange of gases, like the blood leaves the carbon dioxide in the lung, and from the lungs the oxygen is being taken by the blood, and the blood is now sent back to heart from the lungs. Now from the lungs